is this beautiful edge featuring rows of popcorn stitches that come out of the work. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the popcorn wave edging. I'll be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Okay, so for this design, you want to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 4 plus 2. In my case, I have 18 chains. We're going to start with a foundation row. So we're going to do 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So you skip the first chain and into the second, a single crochet. Now you want to do 1 single crochet into each chain all the way to the end. So do 1 single crochet all the way down, and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, this here is the end of the foundation row. You've got 1 single crochet into each chain of the foundation chain. Now we can move on to row 1. For row 1, we're going to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. And now we're going to start the row repeat. The repeat starts with chaining 3. And then we're going to do a 5 double crochet popcorn into the same stitch. So for a 5 double crochet popcorn, we're going to yarn over and do 5 double crochets into the same stitch. So that's 1 double crochet. I need a total of 5. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now to create the popcorn, you're going to remove your hook. You can pull up the loop a little bit. And then you're going to reinsert into the first double crochet that you made of the 5. So you insert your hook on top of that double crochet. Then go ahead and grab your loop again. And now you can pull it close like this. And that's going to close those double crochets. And now you want to chain 1 to completely close everything off. That's part of the popcorn stitch. And now we continue on the repeat. You're going to skip 3 stitches and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So skip 1, 2, 3 into the next, a single crochet. And that was what's going to make your popcorn a little bit like diagonal. And that's the end of the repeat. Let's go back to the beginning of it. The repeat starts with a chain 3. And then you want to do 5 double crochet popcorns into the same stitch as the last single crochet. So into the stitch with a single crochet, basically do 5 double crochets for now. This is 3, 4, and 5. Once you have your 5 double crochets, you're going to remove your hook, insert it into the first double crochet like this. Then you grab your loop and then you pull it to close. Now we chain 1. And that was your 5 double crochet popcorn. Continuing the repeat, we're going to skip 3 stitches and do 1 single crochet into the next. And that there is your repeat. Continue doing this however many times you need. The repeat starts with a chain 3. And just remember that the 5 double crochet popcorn is going to go into the same stitch as the single crochet. So I'm going to do this a couple more times and I'll see you to finish off the row together. Okay, so I just did my final popcorn stitch here, the 5 double crochets, then close them off and then a chain 1. So I just want to finish this off with you. I have 4 stitches left. So at the end, you're going to have 4 stitches left. So you're going to continue your repeat by skipping 3 and then doing 1 single crochet into the next, which should be your last stitch of the row. This here is the end of row 1. Now for row 2, we're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and flip your work. You're going to be skipping the first stitch, the first single crochet, and then you're going to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 chains. So you know that chain 3 that you started with before the popcorn. So we're going to be doing 2 single crochets. We can do them around the chain space. So you have your chain 3 there. So you just want to do 2 single crochets around it. And now you want to do 1/2 double crochet into that same chain space. 1/2 double crochet. Now you're going to come to the single crochet into which you want to do a double crochet. And that there is the end of the repeat. Let's go back to the beginning of it. The repeat starts by doing 2 single crochets around the chain space. Then 1/2 double crochet around the chain space, the same one. And then you'll have your single crochet into which you want to do a double crochet. And this is what we want to do all the way down. So continue going back to the beginning of the repeat, finding your chain space, doing 2 single crochets and a 1/2 double crochet, and then a double crochet into the single crochet. I'm almost at the end here, so I'm going to do my last repeat, finding the chain space, doing 2 single crochets and 1/2 double crochet. And now into the very last single crochet of the row, a double crochet. There we go. This here is the end of row 2. It's going to give you kind of like a flatter row. For row 3 now, we're going to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch. And now we're going to start the repeat. The repeat starts with a chain 3. And now we're going to do a 5 double crochet popcorn into the same stitch that we're currently in. So into the same stitch, just do 5 double crochets. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can remove your hook, insert it at the top of the first double crochet, then into your loop again, pull it close, and then a chain 1. That's our 5 double crochet popcorn. Now we're going to skip 3 stitches and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So skip 1, 2, 3 into the next, which is the double crochet. You're going to do a single crochet. And that's the end of the repeat. Let's go back to the beginning of it, chain 3, then 5 double crochets into that same stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we remove our hook, insert it on top of the first double crochet and into the loop. And now we can close it off and chain 1. Then you're going to skip 3 stitches and into the next, which is the double crochet, do a single crochet. And that's going to give you those bubbles or popcorn stitches on top of the popcorn stitches of the previous row. Go back to the beginning of the repeat and do this however many times you need. I'm going to do that off camera and meet you at the end of the row. Okay, I just did my last popcorn stitch here. And now to finish off this row, I just want to show you, you're going to be skipping the last 3 stitches, and then you're going to do your final single crochet into the top of the turning chain. So that chain 3 that you started with on the previous row, go on top of it and do your last single crochet there. This here is the end of row 3. And now you could finish off here, but I'm going to be repeating row 2 and 3 once again to make it a bit thicker. So if you want a thicker border and 1 more row of popcorn stitches, then do row 2 and 3 once more. If you like it like this, you can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. I'll show you what it looks like with row 2 and 3 once more. All right, this is what it looks like here. It's really beautiful. Adds a lot of texture to the work, adding those popcorn stitches coming out of the work. This is what it looks like if you do 3 of them. As I mentioned, you could do 2 or 3 if you want it to be a little bit thinner. But yeah, this is the finished look. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.